So I just wanted to talk about something really quick because it's something that I think we all go through when we decide to go gray or silver. And that is you kind of get to a certain point and you let it grow out, and you might go back and look at, some of your old photos when you had the darker hair or, whatever hair you were dyeing your color, and you start to feel like you want to go back and dye your hair again. Before you do that, I would like to make a few suggestions, and the only reason I'm suggesting these is because last April, I did the same thing. I had gone and I dyed my hair back to the dark brown color that I used to always dye it. And at that point, my white hair was actually down to about right here. And as soon as I dyed it, as soon as I dyed it, I instantly regretted it and I instantly hated it. So from the same day that I dyed it, I started just letting it grow out again, and I never dyed it again up till now. So this grow out is from last April. And here we are, April again, the end of the month. It'll be a year since I've been growing it out. And you can see it's a little darker underneath, and then I have the white color on top. So the reason I'm saying this is if you're getting that feeling like you want to cover your silvers or your white hair, maybe use a temporary color, something that'll wash out, so that if you regret it, it'll just wash out and it'll be okay. Because otherwise you're going to have to start all over again. And that really sucks, starting over, because then you have to start with the demarcation line on top. And, the worst part of growing out your gray or silver hair is the very beginning, when it doesn't look as good. But as it grows out more and more, it actually starts to look really cool. The second thing I would say is they have virtual online, things online, apps, websites, where you can actually, for free, put a picture in there and try on different colors and hairstyles. Now, another thing you can do is you can go to Google Gemini and you can upload a photo, and I suggest uploading a photo without makeup, and tell Google, make me a photo of myself with, dark brown hair or red hair or light brown hair, and it'll turn your picture into what you would look like with whatever color you choose. And it works really well. And that's what I do sometimes if I get that, idea in my head like, oh, I want to dye it back. I'll just use a virtual online hairstyler, or I'll use Google Gemini, put a picture in there. And as soon as I do that, I'm like, no, I'm not dyeing it back. Which is better, because then it's better than dyeing it, especially if you use permanent dyes, and then you got to start all over. Now you can use, the fun temporary colors that wash out if you want to go like pink or blue, or do some rainbow colors and just have fun with it, and it washes out. Another thing you can do, which I do sometimes, is I just get the clip-in hair extensions, and that adds some cool colors. I have them in red, blues, pinks, and that makes it fun, because then you have other colors in your hair to just break up, the one solid color. So these are just some suggestions that I'm giving to you if you kind of get that urge, like you want to dye it back. So give it a try, and worst comes to worst, if you do dye it back with permanent hair color, you can always regrow it. So just want to share that with you guys. Have a great day. Bye.